Jolie here for Fight Hub. Jose Jr, how are you, sir? You've just seen your brother knock out Anthony Yarde.
I'm good. I'm great, actually. David trained his ass off for this fight. He had a tough opponent, but he did what he had to do and took him out. And I just want to thank everyone that's out there supporting. Me, Team Benavidez, my brother, everyone out there. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for the city of Rio. For having this amazing show. Devin Haney did his thing. There was a lot of good fighters. Shout out to Devin Haney. And I'm happy to be here more than anything.
What did you make of the performance in terms of who Yarde's been in there with and what your brother did in comparison?
I didn't really know too much about Yarde until I started watching a few of his fights. He's a tough fighter, and he could crack. And his previous losses, they were good fights. They were really competitive fights. But against my brother, I knew what my brother was going to bring to the table, and he did what he had to do and took him out.
How do you see a fight with him and Zerdo going? It sounds like May 2nd, Cinco de Mayo could be a magical night for Mexican.
I've seen that happen already. I've seen them. They've sparred a lot of times before. So obviously, I'm gonna say my brother's gonna take him out. It'll be a good fight, but I'll let the fans wait and see. I know what's gonna happen.
As for the fight with him and Bivol or Beterbiev, do you think that will ever happen back down at 175?
Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does happen. They're great fighters. They're champions, and I feel like just my brother at this stage in his career, he's unstoppable. He's unstoppable. He puts the work in. He has that boxing IQ higher than a lot of these fighters have out there. And more than anything, he wants it. He's hungry. He wins a fight. He's hungry. He wants another fight. A lot of people when they win titles, they kind of just relax and slow down. But not my brother. He's on a different level, and I feel like anyone they put in front of my brother, they're gonna end up how Yarde ended up today.
What did you?
And also, Yarde's a great fighter. Don't take nothing against him. He's a great fighter. He's a great guy inside and outside the ring. And I wish him the best of luck, in his career. And he came to fight. My brother came to fight. We ended the night victorious.
How did you react to the Haney Norman in the co-main as well?
Haney did what he had to do. That right hand, he looked strong. That first right hand that caught him, Haney's whether people want to agree with me or not, a lot of fights, people say he runs. To me, he doesn't. It's boxing, bro. You hit and you don't get hit. He's smart about it. And today, he just put on a great performance, and he still has a lot in the tank, that's for sure. A lot of fighters, they might not look good in a fight, and people try to start doubting them and all that, but no, Haney he's a world champion for sure, And I see him beating a lot of great fighters too, and he's at the top, just with my brother, like with my brother, they're whoever they put in front of him, they're gonna train for that, and they're gonna end the night victorious. A lot of people doubted Haney. Yeah. I knew he was gonna win though.
What did you think of that?
He's a good fighter. He has a lot of fucking energy for sure. A lot of energy. Not only that, he has a lot of good movements, and I see him going very far in this sport.
Just finally then, how are you? What's the latest with yourself? And how are you really?
I'm doing great. I'm training. I'm getting ready for this coming year, maybe February, March. So you'll see me back in the ring, and I'm going for another title, that's for sure.
How about May 2nd?
I'll fight, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'll fight May 2nd. Like I said, I've been training, so, I'm ready. Whenever they say it's go time, it's go time.
What's your plan for the next year then, just to end off? I want the fans to be able to catch up or be up to date with yourself.
My plan is to fight, like around maybe February, March, and then from there I plan on being a world title, getting a world title, being a world champion. Those are my plans.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. Thank you so much for your time and appreciate it.
Thank you. And bless everyone that's been supporting boxing, everyone here. Thank you.